guys, so how are you doing? Larissa with BeCozi.net is here. Today I will be showing you how to place a border, new way of putting border on your chunky blanket. This is done by hand crocheting, and I showed how to put a border in one of my previous videos. One is hand crocheting, one is hand knitting way. I will put a link underneath this video that you could see how I show you to do that. And today I will show you how to create these beautiful heels all the way around your blanket. So here it is on the side. Look how beautiful it is. It just creates this special touch to your blanket. So this blanket, I'm showing how to make this particular blanket in one of my previous videos. I'll put a link underneath the video. I'm using white, black, gray, and charcoal gray. And for the border, I will be using our gray color chenille. So I have it somewhere here. So this is the gray chunky chenille, BeCozi chunky chenille that I will be using. So go to our website, buy this yarn, and let's create this beautiful border. Okay, guys, let's get started. So this is the edge of the blanket, and we will start with the corner of the blanket. So this is our yarn. So what I will do, I will take the stitch here on the corner of the blanket. I will insert my fingers underneath these two stitches, both stitches, and then I will grab working yarn. In our case, it's gray, and I will put it out. So this is our first stitch here. So then I will go inside this underneath the second stitch, see both sides of the stitch, and take the stitch out. So you now have two stitches. So you're taking two stitches together and you are pulling the working yarn through. You just made a single crochet stitch. Okay, so what you're doing now, next stitch will go in the next stitch here. See, you have all the stitches here, have a beautiful chain, and this is the stitches we will be using. So what you're doing, you're keeping your hand inside this last stitch, and then you are making an extra stitch or like a little loop on your finger. So you now have two. So what are you doing now? You are holding this two with this with your finger on the back. You're actually holding this one is just sitting on your fingers. So you have two stitches, and then you are putting these two fingers in the next stitch. See, you have two here. You're going inside the next stitch, grab working yarn and pull it out. And now you have three stitches. So we're making double crochet stitch. So you now have three. So what you're doing, you're grabbing working yarn and pulling through the first two. So now you have two stitches left. You're taking working yarn and pulling it through the next two. So you just made a double stitch. Double crochet. So next stitch will be triple crochet, guys, 3. So you keep your fingers inside the last stitch, and then you're making one loop and second loop, and you're holding that last loop with your finger over here. See, you're holding it that it wouldn't go anywhere. So you now have 3 stitches on your fingers, on your hand. So what are you doing with that? Working yarn here, 3 stitches here, you're going inside the next loop with these fingers. Grab working yarn, pulling through the stitch and add it to your fingers. So you now have 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches. What are you doing next? Grab working yarn, go through, pull it through this first 2. You have now 3 stitches. Grab working yarn, pull it through the next 2. You have 2 stitches left. Grab working yarn, pull it through the next 2. So you just made a triple crochet stitch. Single crochet, double crochet, triple. So you see we're having like a little mountain here. So what are we doing now? We are making double crochet. single, double, triple, double, single. So that will be like that, okay? So for the double, we're making 1 loop. We're going inside the next stitch, grab working yarn, pull it out, make 3 stitches, grab working yarn, pull it through first 2. You have now 2, grab working yarn, pull it through the next 2. And now it's staying on your fingers. And now we're making single crochet. So we're not making any extra loops. We're going inside the stitch on the blanket, grab working yarn, you have 2, and grab working yarn through this 2. So here we are, pulled it out, spread it, and here we go. So we have single, double, triple, double, single. So we're making the next one the same way. We're making single crochet, 2 stitches, grab working yarn, pull through. Now making double, so 1 extra loop, go in a stitch on the blanket, grab working yarn, you now have 3, grab working yarn through the first 2, you have 2 left, grab working yarn, pull through the next 2. Single, double. You see this bumps 1 and 2. It shows that you have double. Now you keep your hand inside this last stitch. Loop 1, loop 2. Hold it with your finger on the back. Grab working. Insert the this hand inside the next stitch. Grab working yarn. You now have 4. Grab working yarn. Pull through the first 2. You now have 3, grab working yarn, pull through the next 2, you have 2, grab working yarn, pull through the next 2, and you just made 1, 2, 3 triple stitch. So now we're making double. 1 extra loop going inside the next stitch, grab working yarn, you have 3, knit or crochet 2 together, crochet 2 together, and next one will be simple single crochet 2 stitches 1 loop. So here we are, guys. That's pretty much all. That's how you do it. See, you're creating this little mountains, little hills, and then you're going all the way around your blanket, and you create this beautiful, beautiful addition to your blanket. Here it is on the other side, and this is actually the back side of the blanket. That's how it looks on the back, and let me show you how it looks on the top, on the front. Here you go. See, it's very beautiful. So this yarn is available at BeCozi.com, guys. So BeCozi.net. Create your beautiful pattern, create your beautiful border, and show your creation in our BeCozi hand knitting club. Stay warm and be cozy. Hey guys, Larissa with BeCozi.net is here. I would like to introduce my hand knitting book. The book was published in September 21, and recently it was also published with the Christian Publishing Agency. It's available on our website and also available on Amazon. This is the only book on hand knitting on the craft market. It's extremely unique and very beautiful book explaining hand knitting, giving you history of our company, how hand knitting was born, and then it also gives you a few patterns, simple patterns with a very detailed pictures how to make every single step on the way. Go to the link underneath this video and purchase this book, and let's hand knit.